Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our NCAA 24 coaching dynasty here with UTEP as we are back home again finally after an up and down road trip, losing our first game of the season to East Carolina, but then coming back with a big top 10 win over Rice on the road as well. And so here we are at home getting ready to get started against Memphis. So before I forget to mention it, welcome to all those of you new here to Champ and Sons Gaming, and welcome back for you returning viewers. This is our UTEP. Right now it's our coaching dynasty, but we are the head coach at UTEP. It's our first head coaching job, having been at North Texas and then Northwestern for a couple years. We are now ahead of the University of Texas, El Paso. So here we are, 4-1 on the season, looking to get things started properly here at home as we face off against Memphis. They drop back and fire the one over to the left side. They're going to hit Hudson Wolf for 18 yards down the sideline, and he just got that space against the linebacker. They found the matchup they needed, and Wolf able to get that space and make the catch right there at the side. So 1st and 10 here for the Tigers as Memphis is going to come out in a shotgun 4 wide set. As Bailey has the snap, pressure comes, fires it deep over the middle. He's got Wolf down the seam with nobody even around him. Completely blown coverage. Last 2 passes, both of them go to Wolf for 75 yards combined and a touchdown. And we're going to find ourselves losing here as we came into this one top 25 in the country, ranked number 21. But Memphis cutting through us like it's nothing, like a hot knife through butter, putting points up early on in their opening drive. So here we come trying to bounce back on our offensive side this time. Holstein is going to be in the shotgun. 4 wide set. Has the snap. Stands in a clean pocket. Fires it to the left side. He hits Jamari White, but he dropped it. He hit White in the hands, and I get there were some feet around him. You probably heard some footsteps, but man, you've got to come up with that catch here. So now after that incomplete pass to White, 2nd and 10. Holstein going to stay in the shotgun. 3 wide set this time. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket, drops off a screen pass to Burgess, and the Tigers play it just about perfectly, bringing Burgess down for just a 2-yard gain. And they had that one pretty well stopped up. They read it from the beginning, and luckily we were able to get just a couple yards out of it. So approaching the 50-yard mark on the field, here with about just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, trailing 7-0. We face a 3rd and 8. Holstein has the snap in the pocket, fires that one over the middle, and that was a poorly thrown ball. Darius Paris was right there the whole time waiting for it and would knock it down. Now after we trade punts with the Tigers, we have the ball back again, and we're on the move here later in the first quarter, handing that one off to Burgess, going to the off right center. He's still bouncing around in the backfield there. Looked like he was brought down, laying on the defender, was able to get back up, and still managed to just lose a yard. As this Tigers defensive line is kind of giving us havoc right now early on in this one here in the run game. So 2nd and 11 from the 32-yard line on the plus side of the field. Trying to put our first points of the game on the board. Trailing 7-0. Holstein has the snap. Tigers blitz. Fires it over to. He hits Jamari White, who makes a catch this time and gets knocked out of bounds 17 yards down the field as that one gets us moving and inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. So 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here as he went out of bounds on that one. As we find ourselves 15 yards away from pay dirt. Holstein now going to be in a pistol formation. 3 wide set. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Pressure comes. Fires it over the middle. He hits Jeremiah Ballard for 12 yards, and that's going to get us down to the 3-yard line. Ballard, that's his 2nd catch of the day for 27 yards so far this afternoon. First quarter coming close to an end here as we are on the doorstep knocking, trying to get this game tied up. Holstein's going to be under center. 2 tight ends to the right. I formation. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Fires it. He hits Jeremiah Ballard for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And that one should help us get tied up in this game here early on in this one, near the end of the first quarter, as this looks like it might be a little bit of a tougher battle than what we thought coming in here, ranked number 21 in the country. Memphis giving us all we can handle. And that one they fired over, and they're going to hit their receiver, Jamari Hawkins, for 7 yards. Within a lot of traffic, and they're still making the catch. That's kind of one thing that I'm starting to notice here in some of these games where we're struggling, is we're not making the catch whenever we can in traffic. We had the drop by White earlier on. And right now it looks like Memphis firing on all cylinders, making the catch. But this time we're going to drag down Bailey for a loss of 8 yards as they snapped it quickly, and the blitz came right up the line, completely unblocked, as we're able to get into the backfield and bring him down for the sack. Great play by this defense, as that's going to make it 3rd and 11 from their own 24-yard line. Just about 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So now Bailey and the Tigers are going to be in a shotgun formation. 3 wide set. Send a receiver in motion. Has the snap. Bailey drops off a screen pass. Crosby makes the catch, but he's going to be brought down for a 3-yard loss. Our defense played that beautifully as we were able to chase him down in the backfield there. Read the screen pass going all the way. Used our speed to get back to where we needed to, and that's going to put him to the turf. So after that stop, here we are in the second quarter. 8.5 minutes remaining as we are on the move at the plus side of the field at the 43-yard line. Holstein has the snap, hands it off to Burgess, going to the right side, and he's going to be chased down behind the line. Burgess unable to get away from Andrew Jones as he came blitzing through. A perfect time to run blitz on that one. And he's able to bring him down from behind to make it 2nd and 11 now at the 44-yard line. Holstein staying in the shotgun, 3 wide, 2 back set this time. Has the snap. He drops off a screen pass. Who's got blockers in front of him? Burgess, he's got space down the sideline. At the 10, 5, touchdown UTEP. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a screenplay that was. He makes a catch in 44 yards. To pay dirt he goes. Beautiful blocking by the lineman set up there. And that's really what kind of sprung him open, getting that last little bit of free space. And there's Chavis to escort him into the end zone. And that's going to give us a lead here, 14-7 in the second quarter. But Memphis trying to battle back as they are now at the 30-yard line. Bailey's under center, has the snap. Pressure comes, drops it back off to Wolf, who we kind of lost sight of there for some part of the second quarter, but he's trying to make his way back in as he makes his 3rd catch of the day, picking up a 1st and 10, getting the Tigers to the 20-yard line. So here they come out set once again under center. Three receivers set, tight ends off to the left side. Bailey has the snap, play action. Rolls left, fires it. He's going to hit Wolf out in the left flat, who has space in front of him, and Wolf makes 14 yards this time. It looks like this Tigers offense is really flowing through Wolf. Kind of ironic there. But he gets him down to the 6-yard line with a 1st and goal. So under 4 minutes remaining in the first half, we lead 14-7. Tigers trying to tie it up. Bailey under center has the snap, hands it off to Crosby to the left side, breaking tackles, and Crosby gets into the end zone for the touchdown, and that's going to tie this thing up at 14. They went off left guard there, and it looks like we had a couple opportunities, just failed to make the play. So now that this game is tied up here later in the second, 2.5 minutes remaining, we are on the move trying to break the tie once again. Burgess to the right side, has a little bit of space. And Burgess gets brought down after an 8-yard gain on that one. He's got 50 yards on 11 rushes so far today, getting back up to kind of his standard 4.5 to 5-yard average per carry. So 2nd and 2. Holstein's going to be in a pistol formation. Has the snap. Play action. In the pocket. Fires it to the right side. He hits Selb. Luke Selb down the right side there. 20 yards. His first catch of the afternoon, as he is actually able to hold on to it. He's had some problems bringing those balls in. But this time he gets them in his hand, and he just holds on for dear life as he takes that shot. 1st and goal, UTEP now with just about 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Holstein in a pistol. Play action. Rolls left. Pressure's there, but he drops it off to Johnson in the left flat. Stiff arming his way forward, and Chris Johnson is finally pushed out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and goal now here for this UTEP offense right at the 5-yard line. Holstein is 12 of 15 for passing on the day. He does have 1 interception, though. This time they hand it off to Burgess, who lowers his shoulder, picks up 4 of the 5 yards needed, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Now, we're not using a timeout. We're going to let this clock run down as long as we can, with it being the 3rd down play. Holstein going to be in a shotgun this time, try to spread that defense out. 3 wide set. Has the snap, hands off to Burgess, going to right side. He cuts it up the middle, and touchdown UTEP. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Torrance Burgess saw the gap open up the middle. Pressure coming from the outside, and he hammers it home. And that's going to give us a 21-14 lead here at half. of this one, as this is a fight here in the mountains of El Paso, as we are at home trying to keep our record pretty decent. We lost the game on the road to East Carolina, but coming back with a top 10 win, you want to carry that momentum into the next week, and Memphis has given us all that we can take in this one. We've had some big plays there by Burgess, especially on the screen pass. Once he got that opening using his speed, and then on the final touchdown drive, his physicality to set everything up. Really helped us out quite a bit to giving us this 7-point lead here, 21-14 at the end of the half. Looking at it, we do have the better yards, but we also have a turnover. We're beating them out with 209 yards to their 131 yards. So in reality, the score should be a lot bigger of a spread than what it is, but you make a mistake like throwing an interception, things happen, and the score ends up being closer than what it should be. So we're going to jump into the second half here in the third quarter. Memphis trailing by 7 as we lead 21-14. Bailey drops back, fires that one up. It's going to be intercepted by Burris. He leapt up to make that one and comes right back down the left sideline at the 40. Spinning forward, getting hit and finally brought down at about the 49-yard line as we force that interception. Pressure was coming on Bailey, so he threw it a little bit earlier than what he wanted and overthrew his receiver. And what a play by Burris to go up, high point that ball, and then a great job on the run back, getting it almost to the midfield stripe. So 1st and 10 following the interception. Holstein in a pistol formation, has the snap in the pocket, fires it to the right side. He hits Jamari White in the hands again, who drops it once more. 2 big-time drops for White in this game. It's going to make it tough to keep going to him, I will say that. So after that drop puts us behind the sticks here at 2nd and 10. Holstein's going to be out in the shotgun once again. 4 wide, has the snap, hands it off to Burgess going up the middle, kicks it out left, cuts it back to the right side and picks up 8 yards. Burgess starting to find those little gaps where he can and get a little bit of rushing yards to him. He's got 66 yards on 16 carries so far this afternoon. 3rd and 2 now for this UTEP offense. Holstein in a shotgun, hands that one off to Burgess. Up the middle, he gets hit hard and put down to the turf. And that's going to make it a difficult decision on a 4th and 1. We are at the 43-yard line, and we do have a 7-point lead, so I am okay letting this thing go as we have to. So we're going to be in a pistol formation. Holstein, it's going to be an option keeper. He takes it out right side, and he gets some space and makes it past the line needed for the first down, and we got ourselves a new set here. 4 minutes to go in the third, looking to make this thing a 2-score ball game. As we have a 1st and 10. Holstein going to be in a pistol formation. 2 tight ends set. 2 receivers to the left side. Holstein has the snap. Blitz comes. Fires it to the right. He hits Seam over the middle. Over the middle. Right down the right seam there. Those right hash marks. He makes the catch and brings it in for a big time play to set us up inside the red zone once again here this afternoon as we look to try to put some more points on the board from the 16-yard line now. With the 1st and 10. Our UTEP offense comes out in the pistol formation, 2-back, 3 receiver set. Holstein has the snap. Play action. He's sacked. They forgot the edge rusher. They forgot to block him apparently. So on that little bootleg sack, his blind side became just unattended to, and he gets brought down for the sack. Jones wrestles him down. And that's going to be a 10-yard loss, making it 2nd and 20. That's not the kind of play you want to have on a 1st and 10. So here we come now back at the 26-yard line. Holstein's going to go 5 wide, all by himself in a shotgun. Has the snap. They bring a blitz. Fires it to the left. He hits Chavis, but he had to go down to get it. Pressure was coming, and Holstein was on the move a little bit. And so that throw was pretty off target, but Chavis luckily was still able to make the catch even though we only got a yard. 3rd and 19 now from the 25. Holstein in a pistol formation. Has the snap. They drop 8 back. Holstein fires it up, and that one's going to be knocked down. Ladarian Polk gets his first deflection of the game. Could have had an interception. It was real close to it. So that will put us into a field goal position here. As Jones puts the boot ball and down the middle. there for about a 41-yard field goal, as that one extends our lead now to 10 points and 2 scores here on this lovely Saturday afternoon. So following that field goal, here comes the Memphis Tigers. 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bailey alone in the backfield has the snap. Blitz comes, fires it off to the right side. He hits Richard for an 8-yard reception. Marcus Richard, that's his first catch of the day. He picks up 8 yards and gets the ball just across the midfield line to the 49 on our side. So 2nd and 2. Tigers are going to come out in a 3-wide shotgun formation. Bailey looks over the defense, has the snap. It's going to be a blitz to the left side. They have open space. They're off down the sideline to the races at the 10-5, and they're going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. We called a blitz to that side, but we overplayed our hand, and Memphis is right back in it after a 49-yard touchdown run, where it looks like the back was just toying with us with his footwork there for a minute. So now, after that touchdown, we would have to punt. Memphis has got a bunch of momentum coming back at them. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Memphis trying to get this game tied up or take the lead. They hand that one off to Crosby. He picks up only a yard on that run. That's going to make it 2nd and 9. The Tigers sitting at the 30-yard line on the plus side of their field. They're going to come out set in a shotgun. 5-wide set. Bailey all alone in the backfield. Has a snap. Pressure comes. Bailey scrambles out to the right side. He gets past one tackler, but not another, as Tanner Bailey, they're not going to give him the sack. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so scrambles for no gain, even though a fantastic play there made by our outside defender in bringing him down in a one-on-one style of situation leads to a 3rd and 8. Memphis 1 for 6 on the day in third downs. Our defense needs to keep that up. Just under 5.5 minutes to go. Bailey making changes pre-snap, has it in his hands. Pressure comes, he drops off a screen pass. Davis breaks, he's unable to bring him down. They're still pushing forward down the sideline. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding. Marcus Crosby made the catch, and we read it perfectly. We read the screen pass. We had a defender there, and just unable to make the tackles when we needed to, as he fought us off the whole way and gets all the way down to the 5-yard line and sets the Tigers up with the 1st and goal. 5 minutes remaining in this one. Bailey hands it off to Crosby left side. Gets hit and brought down. Finally, a good solid tackle there made by Patterson, flying through the line to bring him down for no gain. Even though it looks like they'll get about half a yard on that one. So 2nd and goal now here. Probably around the 4-yard line, give or take. Bailey's going to come out under center. I formation, 2 tight ends. Has the snap, hands off, going right to Lamb. He's got space open, but he's going to be dragged down from behind as Wilson gets in there to bring the Lamb down. He had nowhere to go. He didn't have the space open that time like he did on the long touchdown run. And we get him down to the turf. So about 4 minutes remaining. Bailey's going to be under center in an I formation. Has the snap, hands off to Lamb. Broussard chases him, hits him first. He bounces off him, but he gets brought down. Broussard made first contact with Lamb, but was unable to bring him down. And finally, we cleaned up that mess, and so Memphis does tie the game with a field goal. So here we come right back with under 2 minutes, handing it off to Burgess up the middle, picking up 8 yards. That's going to find us at about the 46-yard line on the plus side of the field here with a 2nd and 2. A minute and a half remaining. Game tied at 24. Holstein has the snap. Stands in the pocket, rolls out to his right, fires that one up, and it's almost intercepted by Paul. He was right there once again, and that's going to make it 3rd and 2 now here for this UTEP offense. At the 46-yard line, a minute 23 seconds remaining. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts, so it's going to be interesting to see how they use them coming forward. From the pistol formation, Holstein, he misread it, and he handed it off, and Burgess brought down for a 3-yard loss, and we had to punt it away. And so now Memphis gets a shot. Bailey gets chased out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it. Gets past one tackler, and Folks finally brings him down. I'm not sure why we didn't bring him down behind the line, but just misread it and misreacted to it. So 2nd and 2, 40 seconds remaining. Bailey sends a tight end in motion. He is under center. looking over the defense, trying to get them to jump off sides. Looks like they may be trying to take the clock down a little bit here. They may be waiting to settle for overtime, or they've got the play they need to bring this one to a close. 20 seconds remaining now. They're still letting the clock run out. This is kind of odd. They have 2 timeouts left. It's not like they don't have one they could have burned. Play clock is at 3 seconds. They finally snap it. Bailey in the pocket. Pressure comes. Bailey drops it off to Crosby. He's got space down the left side. You're going to be kidding me. Crosby gets to the 32-yard line, and they're going to call timeout with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. The Tigers call timeout, and you've got to be kidding me on this one. We are going to ice their kicker. Okay. I wasn't sure if we were. But now they're facing a 49-yard field goal for the victory. They are completely iced up here. They've already missed 1 field goal today. Memphis has the snap, boot, ball. It is sailing towards the uprights, and it is going to get through as time expires. And we are going to be upset at home by the Memphis Tigers. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Our trips into the American Athletic Conference are not, that's a struggle right now. We are not doing that well. Losing our second game, second out of 3 conference games, this time at home by a field goal to Memphis, who's having a rough season to say the least. And I mean, I'll admit it, we made too many mistakes. I'm not even talking about the turnover. Amari White had multiple drops. So did Selb. We had multiple poor plays, gave up blocks, gave up sacks. And Memphis just beat us on the road. Give them credit where credit is due. That opening drive really kind of set the tone and put us behind the 8 ball. And we had to kind of respond for the most part, it felt like, all day, even when we had the lead. So we lose another one, our second loss in 3 games. And the only thing we can do is we have to bounce back. At this stage, we can't not bounce back. We have to be here. We have to continue to step up, as our opportunities approach. And we can't let big plays like this one happen. Lamb taking that ball down off left guard there, and one of our defenders gets tripped up by his own guy being blocked, and that kind of sprung him out in the open. And next thing you know, we're facing a field goal as time expires and the ball sailing through the uprights. So, now that one is over with, we are going to stay at home for the next game to face an in-state opponent in the SMU Mustangs. They have traveled out here to old El Paso, which is probably a good about 8 hours west of Dallas, I would give or take. And we dropped down to number 24. We are 4-2 on the season. I'm not sure how we're still within the top 25. I get it was a field goal loss, but, I'm just saying. Well, we got to try to hold on to it. We've been struggling once we have top 25 rankings, but now we need to settle ourselves in. This is SMU's opening drive here as they fire that one to the left side. Stone throws that one out of bounds. Nowhere really to go with it. A good coverage play right there. And that they are at the 33-yard line, though. SMU has been able to move it here on their opening drive, but just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Game is still tied at 7 as we had to punt the ball away. Stone now facing pressure, fires over the middle. He's going to hit Ryan Hart coming on the deep in route for 13 yards here. That's Hart's second catch. He's got 23 yards so far this afternoon. So 1st and 10 now as SMU comes out in a 5-wide shotgun formation. Stone has the snap in the pocket, fires it left side to Daniels, who gets hit and brought down, but picks up 12 yards and enough for the first down. That's going to make it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, Mustangs. Stone 7 of 10 for 79 yards. A pretty good start to this one, as he's going to stay in the shotgun 4 wide. Has the snap, fires it deep out of the end zone. Looks like he was just kind of trying to throw that one away. Nowhere really to go with it. Kind of got afraid he's going to take off up the middle with a gap that opened up there, but good coverage, and he's not really known for being the most fleet-of-foot athlete out there on the field. Stone now sends his running back in motion, has the snap. He is going to take off this time as Wilson comes up to make the hit and the stop. Stone picks up 3 yards. You don't want to bail on your responsibility too early in case a receiver comes running across your zone. But you still have to react when that quarterback starts that scramble. And it looks like we are still reacting just slightly late even after last week's game. So now 3rd and goal. Stone in the shotgun all by himself. Has the snap. He's going to take off because of pressure. Broussard hits him but unable to get away with it. Burris can't tackle him. And finally, we come in and bring him down. That Williams comes flying through to make the stop, and that's going to force SMU into a field goal situation. So here we find ourselves trailing at home once again as Holstein fires that one deep to the left side. It's going to bounce off Ballard's hands. So many drops are happening right now, and I get traffic is around them, but man, you've got to make these catches. You are a Division I athlete. You have to make that catch. 2nd and 10. Holstein now runs out to the right side, and he's going to throw an interception to Jackson, who gets hit and brought down pretty quickly, but they look like they're going for the deep curl route looking for Ballard. But as he rolled out, it took him too long. The defender recognized it and jumped the route. So that would give SMU another touchdown and put us down by 2 scores here, trailing 10-0 at the start of the 2nd quarter. As we hand that one off to Burgess, he's going to pick up 6 yards. Decent afternoon for him so far. He's got 40 yards on 7 carries. We might have to lean a little bit more heavily on the run game. 2nd and 4. Holstein is going to be in a shotgun or pistol formation. Has the snap. Play action. Fires that one out to Johnson, who's not able to get anywhere with it. Took too long to formulate, and the defenders read it and brought him down too quickly. So 3rd and 5. Holstein having a rough afternoon of being 4 for 9 for 24 yards. Holstein drops back, fires it over to Selb over the middle. He's got a blocker. Selb gets finally brought down after a gain of 16 yards. I guess it's Selb. It looks like it's Selb. Could be Sieb. I've checked, and it looked like it could go either way. I'm going to go with Selb at this stage. We're halfway through the season. That's the way we're going. So 1st and 10 after that pass and catch. They hand it off to Burgess up the middle. Finds a little bit of space, picking up 9 yards on that run. That's going to get us inside the red zone down to this, make it a 2nd and 1 from the 15-yard line here. So we are on the move, trailing by 2. We have to get back in this. We have to have points on the board here. 7.5 minutes ago in the 2nd quarter. From the pistol formation, 3 receiver set. Holstein makes changes, hands it off to Burgess up the middle, bounces off his blocker. Oh, not really much space opening up available for him on that one, and Burgess pays the price. No gain on that rush. And that's going to make it 3rd and 1 now. So here we come out in the pistol once again. 2 tight ends, this time 2 receivers to the left. They hand it off to Burgess right up the gut. Bounces off to the left side and picks up 5 yards. He needed about 1, picked up 5. Thankfully, we got that. As he gets us down to the 9-yard line here, making it 1st and goal for this UTEP offense. Holstein going to stick with the pistol formation, 2 tight ends. Has the snap, play action. Fires that one over the middle, and he throws it behind his receiver. Looked like he was trying to hit Chavis coming across the middle, but he threw it about 3 feet behind him. And that one falls incomplete. The timing between Holstein and his receivers right now just seems to be completely off. So Holstein has the snap, drops back, and fires off a screen pass. Burgess makes the catch, but nowhere to go with it. Nowhere to go. Not blockers, I'm not sure where they were really out in front of him. They'd gotten a little too far extended out in front, and he gets brought down for a 3-yard loss, making it 3rd and goal, but back to the 12-yard line now. So we are 4 or 5 on 3rd down conversions, but this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Holstein has the snap, fires it to Selb, and he dropped it. It was in his hands. He gets hit, and he drops it. That's going to make it 4th and goal. And so we are going to go for the field goal opportunity here. Wind is blowing slightly left to the right. But Jones puts his boot ball, and that one goes through the upright there to at least put us on the board and within 1 score. So now later in the 2nd quarter, after SMU got a field goal in their previous drive, we have under 2 minutes to go. Holstein has the snap, fires it over. He hits Chavis down the right side for 16 yards. Now that's going to get us moving a little bit here. And the clock will be delayed some just because we did pick up the 1st down. We have it at the 28-yard line there. Holstein staying in a pistol formation, 3 wide set. Has the snap. Pressure comes up the middle, fires it. He hits White again. And this time Amari White's able to hold on to it down the sideline. Man, you ask him to make a catch in traffic, probably not going to do it. You ask him to make a catch on the sideline, dragging a tiptoe, yeah, he's going to make that one easy. So after that catch, 1st and goal here, hand off to Burgess. Up the middle, he's hit and brought down after a gain of about 4 yards. And that's going to make it 2nd and goal from about the 3-yard line here. The clock is moving. We are not going to be in a hurry because we have control of this situation. 2nd and goal. Now, yeah, we're trailing by 10. We're looking to get right back into this thing. Holstein under center, has the snap. Rolls out to his right, nowhere to go. Fires off to Smith, who's hitting right at about the 1-yard line. They're going to say he picks up 2 yards on that reception. And that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Now we're going to hurry back up here with the 3rd and goal. We have all our timeouts. But let's go ahead and take this clock down to where we want it. So 14 seconds left in the first half. Holstein under center. Has the snap. Pressure comes. Fires it left side. He hits Ballard. And he holds on to it. Touchdown, UTEP. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. But with 8 seconds remaining in the first half, we fire that one in there to get into the end zone, and that's going to put us within 1 score. As it scores now 13-9, but here comes the extra point up, and that one is going to be good. Make it a 13-10 ball game here at the halftime. Another top team struggling has Penn State on the road facing off against the winless Terrapins, number 3 team in the country, trailing 21-24 on the road here. That's going to be kind of a shocking type of game. I don't know what would happen to Penn State if they lost to a winless squad in Maryland. So that is going to take us into halftime. After that touchdown, we trail by 3 points, needing to regroup, needing to regather ourselves, and get ready for this final second half of the game, because we've got to change up stuff. We've got to be more efficient. We've had too many bad things happen, like drops and so forth. Yeah, we threw the interception. I get it, but we've dropped the ball a little too much, and that we have to stop that. Okay, we need to get Burgess going on the ground. He's been pretty consistent for us. So we need to keep that working. But really, I think it's just going to be cut down on those little mistakes. The little mistakes are adding up into big issues for us. As you can see, SMU has outgained us in this one, 183 passing yards to our 135. So got to have some big changes here. So let's jump into this second half here, halfway through the third quarter, as we are on the move, handing that one off to Burgess, picking up just 1 yard. The score is unchanged. It is still 13-10 here. As we look to try to make something happen, we have to get momentum going our way. Somehow, some way, we have to make this work for us. So 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Holstein's going to be in a pistol formation. 3 wide set. Has the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Burgess up the middle. He's got space. Burgess brought down after a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring a new set of down. He's got 86 yards on 17 carries. Just over the 5 yards per carry mark that he's pretty much averaged this whole season. So 1st and 10. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. Holstein hands out off to Burgess up the middle. Another hole gets open. Burgess lowered his shoulder but lost that battle, running into a brick wall, it looked like. Picking up 7 yards and making it 2nd and 3 here from the 15, inside the red zone once again. This offense, we need to start putting points on the board more consistently, by touchdowns. We have failed to do that a little bit these last couple of weeks. Trying to get that change in this half. It's going to be an option keeper. Holstein's got space. Holstein walks it in. Touchdown, UTEP. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a great decision on the option keeper. And then beautiful blocking down the field by his receivers and his running back. Great job by them to get Holstein into the end zone, and that's going to give us a 4-point lead here after that extra point goes flying through the uprights. And we find ourselves finally in the lead at home. So 3rd and now we're going to jump out here to the start of the fourth quarter, facing a 3rd and 6. We were able to hold SMU to no scores and force a punt. Now Holstein drops that one into Chavis. What a pass. 18 yards on the reception for Chavis. Holstein had pressure in his face and then dropped in a beautiful pass right over the linebacker and hits Chavis right in the hands, who's able to hold on to it. He's been fairly consistent for us all season. May have to look to kind of keep trying to get him the ball. 1st and 10 now as we hand that one off to Burgess up the middle. Breaking some tackles, and Burgess finally, his knees touch the turf, 8 yards into that one, and that's going to make it 2nd and 2. He's got 102 yards on the day. He has topped the century mark in 20 carries. So 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. We lead 17-13, trying to extend on this lead. Holstein has the snap, play action. In the pocket, fires out, drops it in over to Amari White, but he can't hold it again. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to do something about him. I mean, I don't know if you keep faith in the kid or what, but he has been dropping way too much. And that's put us in a 3rd and 2 where we hand off to Burgess, got some space open over the middle, and Burgess picks up 8 yards and saves Amari White from forcing us to kick a field goal. So now it's 1st and goal at the 9. Current drive that we've had is 7 plays, 50 yards, going pretty well, but it is kind of a tough fight, especially when you're dropping passes. Holstein has the snap, blitz comes, fires it, he hits Ballard, touchdown UTEP. Oh my goodness, oh baby, oh baby. Jeremiah Ballard coming across on a slant pattern. Holstein facing the pressure, takes a shot and delivers that one in, but Ballard is able to hold on to it, and that's going to make it a 2-score game here, as we're going to have it be 11 points, 24-13 here, 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Now taking a look at some other scores from around the country, Auburn takes out number 2 Oklahoma Sooners 14-10 in Norman. Kind of a shocker there, as the Sooners only put up 10 points, previously undefeated, now suffering their first loss of the season. Navy loses big time to South Florida on the road. South Florida being undefeated so far this season, 7-0. They are playing pretty solid football. So following those updates, here comes SMU on their ensuing drive as we lead 24-13. Stone has the snap, pressure comes, fires it to the left side, and he's going to find Cam Allen. He left a floater up there for Allen. I'm surprised one of our defenders didn't come up and try to snag that thing. But unfortunately, we didn't do that, and so they picked up 6 yards. So now they have possession at the 30-yard line on their plus side. Stone is going to be in a pistol formation. Hands that one off to Wheaton, going off right center, and he picks up 7 yards and a 1st down. Score is 24-13, an 11-point ball game. 6.5 minutes remaining in this game, as SMU comes out in a shotgun formation. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Play action by Stone. He drops it off to tight end Maryland on the right side, breaking 1 tackle, and is finally hit out of bounds. But, man, he's delivering some punishment, it seems like. They are going to get about 9.5 yards on that one. He's going to make it 2nd and inches. 243 passing yards for Stone. A pretty good afternoon for him so far in this SMU Mustang offense. Now Stone wants to add some yards, and he drops it off to Cam Allen on the left side. He had the snap and went with a deep out pattern. Multiple defenders there, but no one really wanted to react to the ball. Kind of shocking to see that. As he drops that one in, and that's going to make it a 1-score ball game again, as we lead 24-19, but they are going for the 2-point conversion. SMU from the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Pressure comes. Fires it to the left side. He's going to find Alex Williams wide open in that left corner of the end zone, and that's going to make this thing a field goal game. So now the Mustangs have brought it to within a field goal here later in the 4th quarter. We're trying to shut the door as best we can. 1st and 10, hands off to Burgess, going to the left side. He gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. That's going to make it 2nd and 11, but the big thing is the clock is moving. There's 2.5 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. We are on the plus side at about the 38.5, 39-yard line. Holstein is going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers set. Fires it quickly over the middle. Has Chavis, who's brought down. He picks up 6 yards. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 as SMU is starting to burn their timeouts now. So we're at the 33-yard line here. 2 minutes remaining in this one, and SMU still has 2 timeouts left. So a field goal doesn't ensure anything. We definitely need a touchdown. We send Burgess in motion. Holstein has the snap. Fires to the right side. He hits Amari White, and he actually held on to it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Mr. Butterfingers himself finally holds on to a pass and is brought down inside the red zone to get us set up here. With 2 minutes remaining, SMU had to burn a timeout so we didn't run the clock down some more. As that's going to let Burgess free. He bounces off tacklers. Torrance Burgess wants to put the nail in the coffin. He's got the nail and hammer ready as he opened up that hole and went flying right through and gets us down to the 1 yard line here. As this is a big time play, a minute 55 remaining, SMU has 0 timeouts left. We're going to be in a pistol formation. Holstein hands it off to Burgess up the middle, hitting forward, hammer, nail, coffin, touchdown UTEP. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. And with just under 2 minutes to go, we get a touchdown on the board that's going to put us up by 10 here at home, looking to bounce back after the last game. So checking out some other scores, top 10, Washington loses for the second time this season. This time they were on the road facing off against Cal, 35-28. Heward had 273 yards and 4 touchdowns. We held him to a lot less than that. And then Conference US, some conference play. UTSA gets their first one of the season, facing off against the Mean Green of North Texas, whose offense has just fallen off since we were there, I'll admit. And so that is going to be all it takes to win this game. That last touchdown sealed the deal here, and that's going to put us back in the W column, 5-2 on the season. So big time game for us. Great plays by the offense. A little slow start, a little sluggish on the defensive side. Some poor plays that I think we'll be able to get that stuff tightened up as we go. So we can't stress about it too much. But that does give us a good win over a decent football team, and I'll take that any day of the week. Now, while we check out some of these highlights, I do just want to remind y'all to hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And definitely give us a thumbs up if you did like today's video. You're excited for the new college football game coming out, and you kind of like where this series is going and how we're going to kind of try to carry it over to the new game. And definitely hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all of our content, whether it's the playoffs for the Madden series that we got going in Season 2, it's any of the other games we have happening. Racing's going to be coming back and all that fun stuff here as we got some recording stuff going on. So definitely look forward to that, guys. I will see y'all in the next episode. We're going to get ready to take on the Mean Green of North Texas as we will be at home once again. And I will see y'all then, everybody. So as always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.